Hello, Megan.
Hello, Michelle.
Welcome to the Spicy Brain podcast. Where we are navigating neurodiversity with curiosity, joy, and
Radical acceptance. High kick.
So welcome if you're new. We're so happy to have you join us. And if you are returning, you know who you are. We love you guys so much. We get so much good feedback from everyone. And you have a lot of new people coming in on Twitch, which is amazing. We've got some of our OGs that we've had listening forever. And it keeps growing. So it's great because we're I think having conversations, hopefully, well, we know they're helping us. And I heard, Mom's good friend, Leticia.
Hi, Leticia.
She's been listening to us, which is super cool. So I don't know. I just love to hear back from everyone in terms of how things are going. But we've been on this book for a while, looking at parenting, and we're going to head back to that in our next podcast. But we kind of got derailed a little bit because I started to look up sort of other neurodivergent kind of avenues that we could be exploring, because I think you were saying you felt good about the information we had about ADHD, attention and hyperactivity disorder, but also there might not fit everything that you were experiencing. And so
I've just been feeling recently, I'm like, I not joke, but like I say, like I feel like I have a little bit of autism in me, because I don't think I'm autistic, but like, gosh, there's so many things that do jive, but not at all. So it's been very confusing.
Yeah. And I think we're sort of interested in looking at autism and also hypersensitivity, right? That like the HSP
highly sensitive person.
Highly, not
HSP.
Hyper. Okay.
Yeah. Highly sensitive persons and HSP. I was just talking to, there's a lady I volunteer with at the aquarium who's also ADHD, and she also she's like, yeah, well, I'm highly sensitive. I'm like, oh my God, are you an HSP? And she's like, yeah, I am. So we had I'm like, this is why I think I have a little bit of autism in me. I don't know what it is. And she's like, I know. I don't know what it is either. But there's something. I'm like, right? There's something. We don't know.
And I think that's the whole point, is we sort of come to the idea that it doesn't completely matter what it is in a way. I mean, it does for a lot of reasons. It does medically if you need medication. I think it does sometimes if you need to, especially with kids, to be able to advocate for things, but more so important to know how your brain works. Yeah. And then make accommodations or requests, or just not shaming ourselves about the fact that, like, I can't spell very well. I don't spell good. And you've got, the things of light, for example, are really, really difficult for you. Like any place we go, I always laugh that you have to have like an extra carry-on for Megan for her light bulbs.
It's true.
You're going to be grabbing. So we wanted
we just moved here, and I literally like changed out all the I'm changing out the light bulbs systematically, because I walk in and I'm just like, oh, it's an affront to my eyes. They're bleeding. No.
And I think we kind of hit on this idea the last podcast that we did, where we were just sort of exploring this idea of I'm saying it wrong. I don't know why I'm saying hyper.
Processing disorder. Oh, because I'm hyper. That's why, Michelle.
Well, no,
because it's just like,
No, I think highly sensitive people and the sensory processing disorder. So SPD is sensory processing disorder, which again, these two things are not actually a diagnosis like autism would be, or ADHD. Both of those are in the DSM. These are not. But if you go and talk to any teacher, they will tell you that they've had to fill out checklists like this. Mm-hmm. Those get sent then to usually what's called an occupational therapist to help kids to be able to navigate schools. So all right. So anyway, we decided we would go through this checklist, and really what we wanted to ask you all too. And so those of you guys who get on Twitch with Megan, you can give her feedback. We do have a Discord that you can respond on. We also have a Facebook, I believe. So there's places, and Meg can put that in the show notes. But if you would like us to go on to sensitivity after we go through parenting, the parenting book that we're on, we'd like to know that, because I think that we're sort of interested in it, but we wanted to see if other people would find it interesting as well or helpful. All right. So are you ready to go through this checklist, Meg? I've got my Apple Pencil ready.
Okay.
And you have to pick. You have to pick. And then I might disagree and I might override you because I know you also. But from your perspective, we're going to go through sort of how we started this podcast. Remember, we started 2 years back, with going through all the senses. Because I was fascinated by that from like a, science teacher kind of point of view of like, tell me how you perceive things. Okay, so we're kind of coming back full circle to this with this. So there's going to be touch, proprioception, like body sense, movement sense, vestibular. Sorry, I said that wrong. Vestibular. I was all of a sudden talking about church. Vestibular. Anyway,
we're going to go to the vestibule.
Yes. Like back in old England or something. Okay. And then auditory, listening, vision, taste, and smell. So so bear with us. We may get derailed with Megan telling me a story as well. But as we're going through this, you're going to say...
That's why you come, right? To listen to me derail you.
All the time. Okay, so you have to pick between you avoid this. You have the list in front of you, right?
Oh, I don't. Let me get it in front of me. Yes, I do have it in front of me.
Okay, so you avoid something, you seek something, mixed or neutral.
Okay. And are we taking this from like me now or like when I was a kid?
Let's do it you as a kid.
Okay.
Because I think a lot of people, maybe things change a little bit, but I think also people mask, right? We've talked a lot about masking. Like you stop doing these things even though you really still need them or want them. Fair. And so I think that is where, to me, is my guess, where a lot of anxiety comes from, is the masking, is like not being who we are. And the more and more I do this podcast with you, the more and more I'm like, we just got to be who we are.
Yeah.
Let's just own who we are and then bring that best part of ourselves to the world, because that would be the best. Okay.
Love it.
In my mind. All right. Ready. We're going to start with touch. Being touched on some body parts, hugs, and cuddles. Did you avoid? Did you seek? Mixed or neutral?
Seek.
When you were a kid. Oh, yeah. You were a seeker.
100% seek.
For sure.
I need 7 hugs a day.
You still do?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just told
7 hugs.
I was telling Brian, I'm like, you need to hug me more. So now he has a hug timer. So he remembers to hug me. I'm like, I need the hugs. I need them. Give them to me, please.
Okay. Certain clothing fabrics, seams, I already know this one.
Avoid.
Waistbands. Tags. So Megan is
cuffs. God, do you know like the new thing, like where like the kids have like those joggers that like, come down and like they have a cuff. Oh, they're so cute, but God, I hate them. I hate them. Oh.
Okay, so you are a tailor, right? You learn to tailor clothes, actually know how to use a sewing machine, all of that from your undergrad days in the theater. And you were the first person to teach me about a seam ripper. And I think that is one of your favorite tools, is my guess.
It is.
Because you can get out those 100%. Tags without any of the little bits. So right. I made you make a seam ripper video once. I really think we should post that, because I think other parents who have highly sensitive kids might be very
Okay, I'm writing it down.
Okay. All right. Clothing, shoes, or accessories that are very tight or very loose. Do you avoid them, seek them?
Avoid.
You avoid.
It's against my
very
neck.
Very tight or very loose.
Remember?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because like if it's loose, then it's like it like flaps everywhere and then it touches me all the time. Okay. Or if it's too tight, then it's like cutting into me. No.
Yeah. And I'm sorry I'm laughing, because I know that isn't actually fun for you, but it's just cute how you say it. So I'm sorry, but you say things in a funny way. So I apologize to anyone out there who's like, you're so mean, Michelle, because you're not being sensitive to, and I think I'm like undersensitive sometimes. I don't know. Is there one of those, like highly sensitive, undersensitive? Yeah.
You avoid these. Yeah. If you avoid them.
No, I just,
Oh, no.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
I think just emotionally. Okay. Getting hands, face, or other body parts messy with paint, glue, sand, food, or lotion.
No.
Avoid.
Avoid.
No. Like
although
even the sound is like,
like,
okay.
Oh, I do enjoy the glue though. Like I do, like I love like I love putting.
So you avoid.
Stuff, like
you're mixed. You're mixed. Okay. That's
I
good
am.
to know. I didn't know that. All right. I'm gonna change my little thing on there. Okay. All right. You're allowed to be mixed on
Does
things.
anybody know what new skin is? Michelle, do you know what new skin is? That stuff
Yeah.
that's like, I will just like put that on my skin just so I can like peel it off.
But not on a cut, right? Because like new skin's supposed to be put over a cut.
Yeah, no, I put it on the cut too. But then like I also put it on something else because like, I don't want to like I want to peel it off. And so instead of peeling off the one that's on the cut, I'll put it somewhere else so that I can still have that peeling sensation.
Oh my gosh.
Without peeling off the important one.
Okay. Wow. Okay. No, I do know what it is, but I did not know you did that.
I do.
That makes sense though. So you don't
ever
mess
told
with the
anybody.
I think that's like that's not the strangest thing I've heard you do. Okay. Grooming activities such as face, hair washing, brushing, cutting, and nail trimming.
Yeah.
You're like constantly trimming those nails.
That's true. I am constantly trimming, but then also like
avoiding.
Like I just it's like that weird thing of like I don't want to go into the shower, but then once I'm there, I'm fine. Or like I don't want to brush my hair. Like it just seems like it's gonna take forever. But then once I do, I'm fine. Right. And I'm like, oh, this feels so good. But it's not like I'm like, yeah, let's go get it.
Okay, you have mixed, but it may not be sensory mixed. It may be because of part of the ADHD, like it takes forever. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Interesting. But I'll put mixed for that one. Taking a bath, shower, or swimming.
I do. Oh, I avoid the bath and the shower, but I love the swimming. But I still avoid it.
You still avoid it. Okay.
I love it, but I avoid it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm putting avoid. Okay, getting towel dried. Like when you were a kid, did you mind somebody putting a towel around you, or did you like it?
I liked it.
Oh yeah, put that towel around me. And
just put that warm, snuggly towel around me. I'm so cold. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, avoid, seeks, or mixed for trying new foods. I would say you avoid, but yeah, I feel like Brian helped you to try new, but you would avoid if you could.
Oh yeah, I like to eat the same thing over and over again.
Okay, so feeling particular food textures and temperatures inside your mouth.
Love
it.
Mushy,
smooth. You love it. Seek it.
I want to like get the bubbly caffeinated in my mouth and just like
feel it all. Okay. Standing close to other people. That's interesting.
I really actually love standing close to next to other people. I'm like,
you get a little too close sometimes.
Hi guys, like, how are you? I'm like trying to get close to you right now on the screen. Michelle, if you go to your right and I go to my right.
Oh, we're so close.
We're so close to each other. Look. For those of you who are listening, I'm literally like, we're like on the screen and we can like see each other side by side.
Yeah. Because you're in California. I'm in Arizona. Like,
yeah.
Hi, Meg.
Hi,
okay.
Michelle.
Walking barefoot. Do you avoid, seek it?
Ooh. It depends on the texture. It's mixed. Because like if it's on like sand, love it. Seek it.
Yeah.
But then but then my feet hurt. Well, actually, as a kid, before my feet started hurting, I loved it. Yeah, I would seek it out.
Okay.
I gotta think about.
So you kind of have, but it's both about sensory and like now you do both.
Now it's pain because I have like flat feet, so it hurts my little bunion.
Okay. Proprioception, body sense. Are you ready?
I'm ready for this.
Okay. Do you avoid, seek, or maybe mixed or neutral about rough housing, jumping, banging, pushing, bouncing, climbing, hanging?
Avoid.
Avoid.
No.
Abort. No. Bad. Okay.
Awful.
High risk play, jumping from extreme height, very high trees.
Avoid. No.
Okay.
No.
Do you avoid or seek fine motor tasks such as writing, drawing, closing buttons, snaps, attaching pop beads, snapping together building toys?
Oh yeah, I seek that out.
Seek that. Like I remember the bubble things, the bubble
wrap.
That's what I would think of.
Always so good.
You just would like sit there for hours.
There is. I mean, here's the thing, is Michelle. Close your ears because like there is this like this metal these things I have that are like magnets, and like there just is something amazing about like rolling them in your hand and like making this noise.
Yeah,
it feels so good. Oh, I just like I love it.
I want to keep doing it.
It like vibrates down my hand, and I'm like,
I love it. Okay, so activities requiring physical strength and force. Do you avoid
I avoid those. That. Yeah. Okay.
Not so much your thing. Eating crunchy foods or chewy foods.
Okay, I have to think that's the kid because I avoid it now. No, I would seek that out. Yeah. Before my jaw got crazy, I'll be like, let's chew. Let's go.
Let's chew.
Let's chew. Yeah.
Okay. Smooth, creamy foods like yogurt, cream cheese, pudding.
Those ones I would avoid. Yeah.
Avoid those. Okay. Not your favorite. Mm-hmm. Okay. And having eyes closed or covered. Do you like that or do you care? Are you neutral?
I think I'm kind of neutral on that one. I mean, I do enjoy like having my hand over my eyes. That is sometimes really nice. It feels really good. But I don't like seek it out.
Yeah. Okay. So that's more of a neutral one. Your first neutral. Mm-hmm. Okay. I like it. Okay. Vestibular movement sense. Okay. You're being moved passively by another person, rocked or twirled by an adult, pushed in a wagon.
Seek it. Seek it. Just rock me to bed. Please rock me.
You please still want me. It. You're like, can I have a big giant? Just rock me to
I know. Like, okay, you know, they have those like things for babies that like rock them. I'm like, can I have that for an adult? Like, I want that.
Oh, I put Josh in that for a goodly amount of time, and they would always be like, don't let him sleep in it. And I'm like, he doesn't sleep other than that moment when he's in that rocky thing. So I'm going to let him sleep. Good. Yeah. And I'm going to sleep next to him. And I'm going to be right there if he starts crying or something weird happens. But okay. This is the whole shoulds and shaming of parenting, by the way, if we want to wrap it back in. So all these also, if you're listening and you are a parent or you are parenting your inner child, as we've been talking about for a long time, these are all things to kind of think about that as we're going through these. If you're mostly picking avoid, seek, or mixed, then this is probably something that you might need some support with, or your kid might need some support with. So, or just to know so that you know this is like, okay, this is something that is you. That is
they're not crazy. They're just enjoying their time.
Yeah.
They're just enjoying their like exploration.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was funny the other day. Our mom was, you know, how she does like all the laundry, and every parent out there, anybody out there, even if you're not a parent, you're like, oh my gosh, Michelle's had her laundry done. And I call her our laundress because I do not make her do this, but it is very hard to get her out of the laundry room. Like, you try to do your own laundry and she's already got it. Like something falls on the ground and she's got it, and it's already in the washer. So I've let her know, like, that's her domain. I do not bother her in that space. That's hers. And she was here and I was over in California helping you kind of unpack and stuff. And she and Josh were here in Arizona, and she goes, oh, Josh, you want me to close the laundry room door? I know that noise might bother you, because it bothers me, right? Because I have the auditory part of what we're going to get to. When we say like auditory and listening, I'm probably like all the avoids or the seeks or something. And so anyway, he goes, no, I actually really like it. It's really calming. And then I was flashing back, Megan, to like him. He had so much trouble sleeping as a baby. So much trouble. And so you'd get him in the car, he'd get to sleep. And I know other parents have done this too. And I know you're not supposed to do it, but I just didn't care. I was so tired. And I just would put him on top of the dryer.
Smart.
Like I would keep him in the car seat.
Yeah. And
I would like strap the car seat onto the dryer. Like I had like a little like attachment thing so he wouldn't fall off. But I just kept him on. Because the rhythm of it just kept him asleep. So I think now he has this attachment to that sound because, you know, it's peaceful.
Well, they make that sound for like white noise.
Oh, do they?
I mean, they have like one that's like a dryer going. Yeah.
Dryer.
I mean, that's the thing is
because we all put our kids on the dryers to sleep. That's probably why. Not in the dryer, people. I didn't say in the dryer. I said on top.
That's funny. Yeah, because like when I was a kid, I used to like my best sleep I ever got was when we were at the ocean and I could like hear the waves crash.
Yeah.
So like mine,
Rhythmic.
or like whenever it was raining at the house, those are like my two best times to sleep. So like that's why my white noise is always like, you know, water and some kind of water.
Mine is ocean for sure too, for sure. Okay, riding equipment that moves through space, like swings, teeter-totters, escalators, elevators.
Oh,
You
yeah.
seek
it. Just like
seek that.
With the
Okay,
wind
what about
blowing in my
spinning?
hair. Oh, yeah. I remember the teacups were like my favorite. I loved the teacups at Disneyland. Oh my gosh. I couldn't get enough of that.
Oh God, I was like violently ill. Okay.
I know.
Activities that require changes in head position, such as bending over a sink. This is interesting. Or having upside down, such as somersaults or hanging from. No, avoid.
Nope. Avoid.
Okay. Challenges to balance as skating, bike riding, and balance beam. Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm laughing. But did you have trouble with that, Meg?
Yes, I had a lot of trouble with that.
Yeah.
I avoided that at all costs.
I'm sorry. Okay, climbing.
I mean,
and
considering
descending.
I went over. Remember, Michelle, I went over the handlebars with my you know, like I think I literally drove over like a little small rock, and then I went over my handlebars, and I had a concussion. Blacked out for like 15 minutes.
I forgot about the concussion. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's rough. Okay, yeah, I do know that I definitely got called many times by Josh's teachers, because they now call you as a parent if they like ever bump their head for any reason. Like your 15-minute concussion probably should have been checked. But anyway, you know, that's not how it was in the 80s.
It was the 80s.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It was the 80s. Like we didn't check stuff like that. We're just like, well, they're probably all right. There's probably not a brain bleed.
It's probably fine. We don't know.
But
I know. I just like
with
hit
him,
my head.
I would get like every other day he would hit his head on something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? You do not know where
Michelle,
you are in space and time.
It's true. Because like literally yesterday, like I get into my car all the time. And yesterday I was like way more sore and like tight than I've been in a while. Stiff. And like I go in to get my in the car, and like I hit my head right on the doorway. Because like I just didn't know where it was.
This reminds me of when I was pregnant. Okay, so this I'm going to tell you this story, which I probably have told you personally, but I don't know if I've said it on the podcast. I was quite like 6 months pregnant. I worked at night. I ran a tutoring center, and I remember like the last like month 5, month 6, 7, 8, right? Like you just grow so quickly. Like you don't show, especially with your first one, usually till, you know, like you're probably like 4 or 5 months before you're really showing a lot for most people. And so then, but you just grow so much, right, with the kid. At least I did. I don't know. Maybe it's an Eastern European thing. I don't really know, but whatever. I was like a whale, so who knows?
You weren't going to be on the show. I didn't know I was pregnant.
No, which you acted in. Actually,
That's
people
true.
can look you up. Your IMDb. You are in that reenactment show, and I recommend everyone look that one up. That's pretty awesome. So, but anyway, so I remember I was helping a student, and then a student behind me said, "Can I get some help?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." I turned around quickly, and I just didn't realize, and I just completely whacked this other kid with my belly. Because I had no idea like where I was in space and time at that moment.
Yep.
And I can't imagine if that was my body the whole time. Like that would be hard.
Yeah.
You know? Because that was like just a very specific couple of months in my life, but not like,
Where are my arms in space and time? Like, oh, I have breasts. Oh, I just hit the guy I liked with them. Oh no. Remember I'd always like knock over the water glasses? Like we'd at Rosa's Mexican restaurant, and like we'd always remember that place? That was such a great place.
So good.
And like I'd always knock it over. Yeah. It was the worst.
Okay, Meg. So climbing and descending stairs, slides, and ladders.
Oh, that always scared me. I would avoid it. Yeah.
You would avoid that. Okay. Being up high, such as the top of a slide or a mountain overlook. Are you scared of heights?
No, I'm not scared of heights.
Just neutral. But you're not like seeking it. Okay.
Right.
Less stable ground surfaces such as deep pile carpet, grass, sand, and snow. Do you like avoid
I like
mix?
that. No, I go for it.
You want it. Okay, riding in a car or other form of transportation. Seek.
Yes. Seek.
Oh, seek.
I
Why?
always fell asleep in the car. It just feels so good.
relaxing.
And like the rumbling. Oh, it feels so good on my body. It's like
so good.
Yeah.
Okay,
like the best part of a flight. The best part of an airplane flight, Michelle, is when it's like taking off and it's just like the like pressure against your body. Oh, it feels so good. I wish the whole flight was like that. Yeah.
Really? Okay. I have zero thoughts about that. That's interesting. Now I'm going to think about it when I'm in the plane. Yeah, you love it. Okay. I used to be kind of scared when that was happening, but I don't know that it was like a sensory thing. I just think it was a physics thing. I was like, if something's going to happen, it's going to happen right now.
Oh, that's true. I mean, but the thing is, they figured out a way to get, a C5 up in the air. So that's pretty amazing. That thing is huge.
I'm just saying that's my like logical brain going like, well,
that checks.
Yeah. Okay. Auditory listening. All right. So hearing loud sounds, car horns, sirens, loud music, or TV.
I avoid that.
Yeah. No, not your thing. Being in noisy settings such as crowded restaurants, party, or busy store. Yeah, you did not like that. That was hard on you when you worked at the Apple store, I think.
It was really hard. That was like a sensory overload for sure.
Yeah, watching TV or listening to music at very high or very low volumes.
I do seek that out, actually. I like it to be a very specific. It has to be like either super loud or it has to be like low enough where I can like do other things.
Okay. All right. Speaking or being spoken to amid other sounds or noises. Like
avoid. Yes. No. You have, people, if you ever invite me over, and I hope it's someday, like I get invited over to people's homes, please turn off the television. That's all I ask.
And the music
like maybe
sometimes?
the radio. Yeah. Like unless it's like, music that's like classical or like doesn't have, lyrics to it, because like the number, like when I was a kid, the number of people who had the news on all the time.
All the time.
Like it was like I can't even talk right now. It is so awful. Like you go into like the doctor's offices and like it's the worst. It's the worst. No.
Yeah,
no.
It was funny. I was going to my counselor the other day and they have in their lobby like videos playing, like actual movies. And I get it because it's, I guess, kind of like distracting from what they might hear or something. But I'm like, I looked up and I'm like, there's like the Avengers on or something right before I'm about to go do EMDR. I was like, I don't need to see violent and whatever. Anyway,
I know. Usually it was like
crazy.
They would have like with kids stuff, which that made sense. But like Avengers,
yeah, it's like
weird.
Oh yeah, that's right. We do. We have Captain America on, and I'm like, okay, well,
okay,
all right,
thanks.
Sounds good. Background noise when concentrating on a task.
Yes, I seek that for sure.
You seek that. Okay.
Yeah.
I do too.
Has to be a noise.
I like that. Games and dances with rapid verbal instructions, such as Simon Says or Hokey Pokey.
Games. Yes. No, I seek those. I like that.
You like that. Okay. Back and forth interactive conversations.
Yes, I seek it. Yeah, I seek it.
This. Okay. Unfamiliar sounds, silly noises, or foreign languages.
Oh, I seek those out. Wedding gukeki. Come on. Wedding gukeki. Come on. I have amnesia. I mean, like, come on.
You love it. That's you as an actor.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
I wonder if many actors might be highly sensitive.
I mean, radical acceptance. Come on. It's like, I love it all. I love it all.
Yeah. Okay. Singing alone or with others.
Yeah. I do love
doing that. You do love singing. Yeah, you do. Okay. Vision. Let's see. Learning to read or reading for more than a few minutes. Ooh, that's tough for you, right? Yeah.
I avoid that. Yeah.
Looking at shiny, spinny, or moving objects. Okay. This is so funny, but I'm going to say seeks for you, right?
Oh, yeah. 100%.
So there is this video, and I don't know if you posted it. I think you did. But of you looking at something in the bathroom and it was shiny or something, and you like just are you take this video and you're like, oh, and it was, I mean, it went on, Megan, for like 5 minutes. And I was like, oh my God, you love looking at these objects. Okay.
I love looking at these objects.
You do. It's so cute. Okay. Activities that require eye-hand coordinations, such as baseball catch, stringing beads, writing, tracing.
Yeah,
it's weird because I would say not like baseball. I mean, you call it sports ball.
Yeah. I mean, I avoid sports at all costs, but like that's because of the people and the sounds. But like, I love stringing. I love stringing beads together. Like Brian just got me, Michelle, speaking up, Brian just got me this thing, you know, those like beads that you fuse together and you make like little items. So he got me a thing like that it's for like the Animal Crossing version. And it comes in a bag of just like beads that are all mixed together. Right. And like, what did I do?
Separated them all. You separated them all.
And I made the compartments because I didn't have one, Michelle.
Did you make them out of those boxes? You make them out of those boxes you've been keeping forever?
Yeah. The ones that I'm like, I have to keep these because I'll use them someday. Michelle, I used it. You'll be so proud of me.
I'm so proud of you.
And then you can tell everybody what I've made.
Oh, wow.
With an apple box.
Beautiful.
See?
That's beautiful.
And this is all tape. I made a tape dam or whatever those things are called. I don't know.
You made separators out of duct tape or packing tape.
Yeah.
So it looks like you have 12 little compartments for these little beads, and you actually made the compartments within an apple box, but you made the compartments out of packing tape. Fascinating.
I had the best time doing it. I had a better time doing that than actually making the dang things.
You are so funny. You're always the kid who is like, why did we get her the toy? Just give her the box.
Give her the box.
She'll make something out of it. Okay, so I'm going to say that's mixed for you because I do think hand-eye coordination for small things you're very good dexterous at, but like big muscles, maybe hand-eye coordination, it wasn't as easy for you. Do you think?
That's true. Yeah, well, because I loved stencils, Michelle.
Yeah,
I seeked out stencils like
yes.
no one's business. I'm like, you give me a stencil, I will use it. For
you
what?
Will use it perfectly.
Just to stencil.
Yeah.
Not for like any purpose, just to trace. Just to trace.
So fun. Okay,
I mean, I actually, Michelle, I am really good.
We have more to
catch.
say about the stencils. Okay.
I'm sorry.
You're really good
I was
at
going to say, I'm actually really good with my high-hand coordination. Like high-hand, my eye and hand coordination. Like
hand-eye coordination.
Like I can, like, because, you know, like I can throw something into a basket and like I always get it. Like I should have gone into like basketball, or I should have gone into something like that. Because like I really am
good at
really well coordinated.
I just don't that
the sports part of it. It's the crowds and screaming and like people taking their frustrations out and like the whole like, you know, let's all compete against each other. And I'm like, no, I don't want to kill you. I just want to love you and like be next to you.
Want to shoot free throws and everybody and everyone to clap like that, like you do for ASL.
Sign. Yes, it's perfect.
Oh, that makes sense why you like ASL too.
American yes. Oh, I do.
Interesting.
That's true.
Okay.
It feels good. Yeah.
And it's quiet.
That's true too.
I mean,
yeah.
Right.
I don't have to like listen to people's weird ticks and things that are coming out, like when they.
I know. I'm sorry for that. I always annoy you. Okay. Tasks requiring visual analysis like puzzles, mazes, and hidden pictures. I mean, come on. That's like Seeks. I'm going to put like a big giant circle around that one. It's like your whole thing. Okay. Activities that require discriminating between colors, shapes, and sizes. Well, you literally just created something to do that with these little beads. Okay.
I did.
Visually busy places such as stores and crowded playgrounds. Ooh.
Ooh, I avoid
say
those.
avoids. Yeah, you avoid that. Okay. That's why when your house isn't organized, it's really hard on you, I think.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah. Finding objects such as socks in a drawer or a particular book on a bookshelf.
Oh, seek it. I seek
You
it.
seek it. You want it.
That's why I'm like, I don't want to. That's why my socks aren't paired, because I enjoy the like process of actually finding it.
Oh.
Never thought about it that way, but I actually do. It's very fun.
Okay. Every day it's like a little game. Okay.
Well, Michelle, like okay, sorry.
Go ahead.
I made myself a Olympics.
You did?
Did I tell? Yeah, I have my own Olympics every day that I've created. No. And it started off.
Go on.
So, okay, go on. So after having COVID, like my whole body got wrecked. And so then over time, I've been trying to like build my stamina back. And so my Olympics started off with like, can I put my underwear on without holding on to something? That was the first part of the Olympics. That was like an Olympic. That was like, can I do it? And it was hard. Like I couldn't even do it. And so then it was like, well, can I put my pants on like without, without having to hold on to something? So now the latest one, because I've been working with my PT lady, Alcina, is now, can I put my sock on? Like I have a little toe divider for my bunion. So can I put that on and my sock at the same time without like falling over first off
while standing
or holding on to something? Yeah. So like that's now now like in the mornings I'm like, okay, Megan goes up to the plate. She stands ready to prepare herself. She takes a deep breath in. She centers herself. She's got herself on gravity. Okay, her foot. Yep, there is. She's and then will she do it? Is today the day? And it's like, yes. Or it's like,
did it.
She did it. Or this last week, because I've been so stiff, it's like, I was getting like 6s across the board out of 10. I was like, no.
Oh man, no.
Yeah, I had a lot of faults.
So I always say I'm like, planning for the octogenarian Olympics. Like that's like my workout now, right? And so I'm thinking like when you're 80, what are the things you want to be able to do?
Yeah.
Right. And so you want to be able to balance. Really good. Catch yourself, right? If you're falling, if you can.
Yep.
You need to be able to get off the ground.
True. Yep.
Sitting down, standing up, right? On and off the pot. You got to be able to do that. So there's, basic things, but I'm telling you,
getting out of bed. This. I couldn't get out of bed for the longest time, and Alcina got me that. I'm like, I'm getting out of bed now. It's awesome.
Look at you.
Go
Alcina.
We're rock star, you guys.
Alrighty. Okay. How about very bright lights or sunshine or being photographed with a flash?
Avoid. This is why I realized I could never be an actual movie star, because I was like, I was going to be a movie star, so I have like a signature for a movie star. But like every time I watch people and they're like at these red carpets, I'm like, there's no way I could do a red carpet.
Yeah.
No. Like, no.
Right. Just no. Okay.
Just no.
How about dim lighting, shade, or the dark?
100% seek it.
Seek it.
My house is like always dark. Like you guys walk in, you're like, can we open up some lights? I'm like, no, we must keep it as dark as possible. I only thrive in the shadows.
So funny. Okay. Action-packed, colorful television, movies, or computer video games.
Yes. Seek it. Let's do it. Seek it.
New visual experiences, such as looking through a kaleidoscope or colored glass.
Yeah. Yes. Let's seek that. Let's seek that.
I was at the Botanical Gardens the other day, and they had the coolest thing. It was a kaleidoscope that was pointed towards a potted set of flowers.
Cool.
And then you spin the flowers, like it was on a spinny thing. So then as it would spin by, you look through the kaleidoscope. It was really cool.
That's awesome.
You would love that. Okay. Last little grouping. Tastes and smells. Okay. Smelling unfamiliar scents. Avoid, seek, mixed, neutral.
I think I actually seek this out because I'm always sniffing stuff that I probably should not be smelling.
Yeah. You want to smell everything. Like,
that's true.
Like, do we have to put our nose there.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know what
Yes,
it's like I'm like a dog. It's like I have to understand it all. I need all like the senses. Does it smell bad? Like it's terrible. Like whenever I clean, this is so bad. When I clean, the dogs get like yeast infections and stuff. And so like I can smell the difference between like a yeast infection and a bacterial infection. And
Oh,
so like I
wow.
clean out their ear and I have to like smell it to figure out like, and it's always disgusting, but I have to smell it. I have to. And then I know like, oh,
It's like
that's a
when
yeast
somebody's
infection.
like tastes something and they're like, oh, this is awful. Try it. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Strong odors such as perfume, gasoline, cleaning products.
I think I actually avoid these.
You do.
Yeah.
You hate perfumes, right? Like
It's true.
perfumey stuff. I don't know about
It just
gasoline, but
lingers. Like I don't
Mhm.
mind. No, it lingers after a while.
yeah.
Like I like the smell. Don't get me wrong. Like I like the smell initially, but it's like then it just overwhelms me, and I'm like, stinky
Okay, you
smelling.
just talked about this. Smelling objects that aren't food, such as flowers, plastic items, Play-Doh, garbage, and Daisy's ear.
Daisy's.
No, it doesn't say
yeasty
that,
ear.
but
But
you
yes,
seek it.
I do.
Okay.
I do. Like I actually sniffed one of these like little beads actually at one point to figure out if it smelled like anything. It just smelled like my hand.
Thanks for the update.
You're welcome.
We're going to be like, and now Rosie's update on how things smell. Okay. Eating new foods. Kind of similar, I guess, to the one before, but do you
Yeah,
seek
I'd avoid
eating-
that.
You
No, I
avoid. You
avoid
want to
that.
kind of know what's coming.
I want to know what's coming. Mhm.
You seek eating familiar foods. Okay.
Yes, seek it.
And what about
Mhm.
strongly flavored foods, like very spicy, salty, bitter, sour, sweet? Do you seek?
I
or-
tend to avoid those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Like,
it's so funny because I feel like Brian's really pushed you on that. Has that been good
Uh-huh.
that he's pushed you on it?
Yeah, he has, because like it forces me to like try new things. But like if you were to ask me like what my go-to is, I'm like, no.
Fish
Like
and chips.
yeah, yes. It was, I mean,
Yeah.
it was the day in San Angelo, Texas when he made curried breakfast. And I
Mm.
was like, no, I need just, I'm like, just good old
Yeah.
fashioned. Not, I don't want it to be exotic. I'm good. Like, if I grew up with curry, it would have been one thing, right? But like, I didn't grow up
Yeah.
with curry, so like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I was like,
That
that's
was not a
not how.
breakfast
That
food
is
for
not
you.
how eggs are supposed to taste. No.
This is just wrong. I'm sorry. For me, this is not going to happen. He
Yeah.
doesn't mind trying things.
He loves trying new things. I think he actually seeks it out.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. Every time we go to the restaurant, like like we will have gone somewhere. I know for a fact that he loved the thing he ate, yet he tries something new. And I'm like, why would you do that? If you know
love
you
the
love
other
it,
thing.
like, why would you risk it? But
Okay,
I have
so
to be,
I want
I have to be in a headspace now. I have to be in the right headspace to try something new. Like, so, which is nice. Like, he's very considerate of that. Like, he knows, like, if I tell him, like, no, today's not the kind of day for that, he's like, he leaves it alone, which is great.
yeah.
But he will push me. And I'm like, okay, I'll try something new.
And sometimes you love it.
Sometimes I do. Mm-hmm.
Usually not, but sometimes you do. I'm just kidding.
I'm like, I really enjoyed that experience and I'm good to never have it again.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay. So this sensory checklist, for those of you all who were going through it, if you were keeping tabs of all of the items, Megan has 1, 2, neutral. And out of everything we just said. So that would indicate to me, if she were a kid, that we would probably take this to an occupational therapist and say, let's help Megan with some of these things, because boy, is it tough getting through school when you don't have choices to where you get to be, or you don't get to choose the lighting, and you don't get to choose the foods, and you don't get to choose anything really, right?
Yeah.
In life as a kid, oftentimes. So they might need some support with this. So I think we'll definitely post this checklist right in the show notes, so you can try it for yourself as you were going along. If you felt yourself picking avoid, seeked, or mixed a lot yourself, then you may have some sensory sensitivities.
It's
and
true.
That's okay.
You're in
But
good
it makes
company
life
with
hard.
me.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking about it. Really, for me, I don't have extremes on much of this.
Mm-hmm.
Except
Really? You don't have like nothing in there was just like, or like most of these for your like, whatever, I'm neutral. Like you have neutral on a lot of these?
I would say almost all of them.
What? That's wild. No, like
I will tell you the ones that don't. Very bright lights. I'm in agreement. Like that can hurt my eyes.
When you were a kid,
but
did it
for
also bother
me,
you?
I'm probably avoids or seeks and auditory, all of it.
Yeah.
So I think the auditory piece for me is, just absolutely the one that I would need support with. And do need support, right? Because we were talking about this last podcast, and I'm like, if a student, when I'm teaching, is talking when I'm talking, I get this look, and our friend Taryn knows this. Like, if somebody's like getting up to leave early or something, I'm gonna be like, but it's because the auditory thing actually distracts me to the point I can't think of what I was about to say. So I get annoyed by it, and I'm also, it's not a terrible thing as a teacher. Right? Like, it's socially okay that I mean, I don't think Taryn liked it, but like, you know what I mean? Like, it's okay. It's accepted, or it's expected that a teacher's gonna manage a classroom and ask people not to talk while they're talking. Right? But in any other circumstance, say like you're a peer in some situation and that's happening, and you're trying to get your ideas across, and somebody keeps talking over you, it's really, really hard. So it's interesting, but I would say I'm probably avoids or seeks on all the auditory. But yeah, the other ones, I don't have much. Although Mom was reminding me that when I was a kid, I really had issues with my shoes, and I had issues with like corduroy pants. Like,
oh yeah, you hated corduroy pants.
Hated those. So there were things there that I think probably touch. I might mask a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just because you just have to like, oh well, get over it in the 70s because everyone had corduroy. But if
you wanted to look cool,
I don't know. I'm older than you, so I was a 70s baby, not an 80s baby. So it's different. But
and on the same website where we got the checklist, she says that like many children are particular about sensory input, and mild sensory issues may be outgrown by the time they're adults.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the thing is, like, you're trying to learn about whether or not these sensory issues are intense and if they interfere with everyday living, like learning, playing, or socializing.
Right.
And if you think they do have, like, if it's interfering with day-to-day life, then that's when you really want to get it. You want to get it looked at so that you can provide the right intervention and find, the responses that they need. Because like the fact is like, she says a child with sensory issues has responses to such experiences that are way out of proportion, and they're constantly showing behaviors that can't be dismissed as age appropriate.
What's interesting too is I wonder if you also just find strategies for things. Like maybe it doesn't really change, but you find a strategy that helps you. Yeah. Right. Which is a lot what occupational therapy does, is help with strategies to manage these things.
I mean, that's what like headphones are, or like, having sunglasses or any of those things. Right. I mean, yeah, like, because I mean, the hardest part about moving for me is like all of the new senses that I'm bombarded with in the new space. Like, because just the light alone, I'm like, this is not home. That's the first thing I think about. This is not home, because it's like, it's just so awful. It's just like, my eyes are literally
all these
bleeding.
Fluorescents or whatever it is. That's not. Yep. Yeah. And it's interesting. We were talking about this, and I don't remember if it was the last podcast or just kind of offline together. And I was saying, well, I'm wondering, with the moving, if it was like touching all the paper. And you're like, yeah, but it's the visual, Michelle. It's the visual. And I didn't really, it took me a minute to understand it. Like I had to kind of process it myself, what you were saying, that just the physical number of items that were around and not in places you were used to seeing them, or they were in boxes, or you didn't know what was in the box. And so that was another set of things. But this whole idea of like just everything being displaced. Yeah. And you're not used to seeing it where it is, maybe. I don't know.
And like, I think actually, like, when I'm thinking about like on the checklist, there was like the games, like with a lot of color and things. Actually, I do avoid those for the most part, unless it's like a Where's Waldo. Then that's like, I totally seek that kind of stuff out. I guess that's the same, isn't it? Oh. But it has to be like on purpose, right? Like it has to be a purpose for it.
Intentional. Yeah.
Yeah. Because like if it's just like it, like when those those like vast places, like where Zelda, like I just don't seek out Zelda. It's just too much. It's like just too. It's too much. And like I think when I'm thinking about the home, it's super hard for me having all of the stuff, like just wall to wall looking things, like just too many items out. And then on top of it, like the lighting is different, the sounds are different. Remember like the bugle that would turn on here? Like last night, like the neighbor's dog was barking, so I had to like close the window more because it was just like driving me crazy. Because like even though it wasn't on a consistent beat, like it was still pretty consistent. I was like, is this like an alarm dog? Like it was wild.
Yeah.
So yeah, like there's just,
you're having to integrate everything new. And you read something earlier, and I don't think we said it on this yet, but I thought it would be worth saying, of thinking about all this information coming in and kind of being in a bottleneck or something.
It's like a traffic jam. Yeah, it was like a traffic jam. And that, like, you know, you have so much stuff coming in that that you just can't process it. Let me see. I'm going to find the one that I just looked up.
Yeah, because I thought that was nice.
Yeah, so it's like the traffic jam explains that the sensory messages, such as like sight, sound, touch, and movement, they get stuck on the way to the brain, which leads to miscommunication. And also they were saying, like, imagine that the world's volume is always on maximum and you cannot turn it down. Or if you're constantly on mute and you need loud noises to make you feel it, right? Like, it's just, it's just like this, our volume knob is just turned either way up or way down. And then the other part is, like, for people with SPD, the brain is filtering. The filter is faulty. So it either lets in too much information or it overloads it. Or like it brings in too little. So like when you have ADHD and you also have a filtering issue, like, ugh.
Yeah.
Screwed.
It's a lot.
You're screwed.
It's a lot. So, okay. So I think this would be great to look at, to say, like, should we be looking at this a little bit more? Because I think there are some strategies around this that are, well known. And I know you've looked up to see if you could get some support as an adult with this. And I think you found a place, right? Somewhere. But the only place you found
Carmel is for like children. I need to ask them, like, will you take me too? I have an inner child.
I'm childlike a lot. Oh my gosh. That's so fun.
Michelle, this is interesting. There was like this is the thing that says, like, sample examples that kids say, or simple examples that they'll say if they have this. My brain feels like it's wearing a fuzzy sweater when I wear tags and it hurts.
Oh.
Or lights feel like they're buzzing and poking my eyes, even if you can't hear them.
Oh, wow.
And then my muscles need to feel heavy pressure to know they're working, so I need to jump or hug. You know what's interesting about that is that with my PT, I've been like, I tend to like overuse my muscles to the point like where it's bad. And that's what I've always trying to tell her. Like, I need to feel it. Otherwise it's not working. I'm like, she's like, yeah, Megan, your muscle is moving. I'm like, is it? No, it's not moving. I can't feel it, And it's like, I think that this is a part of it.
That's interesting. Cause I think, again, that is some of the things that they do in occupational therapy, is to help kids kind of understand like what they're not feeling or not connecting to, and help them connect to it. So sounds like she's already doing some of that work with you, even though it wouldn't be necessarily categorized as that to her. But yeah, that's amazing.
Well, no, and I did mention to her the other day, I was like, you're kind of doing a little bit of occupational therapy on me. And she's like, well, okay, so she's not, but she's like, yes, a lot of the modalities that I've learned, they do incorporate into occupational.
You got to be careful with the words,
kind of way.
Right? Because then it's like the insurance and everybody gets all crazy. But yeah.
But like, for instance, like, my glute, which I guess is is like your back pocket. Like, that's the muscle like around your back pocket that you're supposed to be able to feel. When I was standing, which is why my Olympics are really, really hard for me. Why putting on underwear is hard, because like my glute doesn't fire, or it doesn't like, I'm using my hip flexor somehow as opposed to like my actual glute, which is like, you're not supposed to do that, right?
Right.
So when she's having me feel my glute, like, I could not feel it. I was like, I literally can't sense what it's taken me 6 months to actually make that connection. And like, just recently I started feeling my back pocket. I was like, oh, is this the muscle you've been trying to get me to feel? I'm like, back pocket, back pocket. Like, is this the muscle you've been making me feel? And she's like, yeah, that's the one. I'm like, I am awesome. Like, I made a new neural link. Yes. So it is so possible. Cool. It is possible to feel things, you guys.
Absolutely. Okay, well, I think we should get some feedback from people to see if they think this is an area for us to go to. I think it sounds like you'd be interested in it for sure.
Yeah,
we'll definitely keep that in mind. So we will be heading back to doing our essential guide to raising complex kids and finish up that. And then maybe we'll go on to a book called Sensitive or Highly Sensitive People. There's a few different ones that we can look at, and we'd love to get your feedback on it. So thanks for sharing, Meg, and taking the checklist.
Yeah, thanks for going down the rabbit hole with me.
Always. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening to the Spicy Brain Podcast, brought to you by Spicy Brain Studios. This week, we worked through the sensory processing disorder checklist, and now we're kind of sitting here like, do we go further down the rabbit hole? Because we're definitely curious, and Michelle and I are now wondering if you are also. So if so, let us know. We'd love to hear your thoughts. But next week, we're going to get back to the essential guide to raising a complex kid, and we're going to dive into chapter 5. It's all about asking yourself the question, where do I start? Because the truth is, you can do it all. You just can't do it all at the same time. So we're going to start looking at how to choose our focus, little by little. But until then, make sure to follow or subscribe on your favorite podcast app. And if you're having a good time, please write a review for us. It really does help other neurospicy folks find their way here too, as you guys have all been doing. So thank you. But until then, here is to a great end of the week. And remember to stay curious
and joyful
with a whole lot of radical acceptance. High kick.